Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today being the daily challenge for December 14th, 2025. The character is the Watcher and the modifiers are draft a custom starting deck of cards. Blue cards appear in rewards and shops, and terminal whenever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP. Start each combat with 5 plated armor. I see Steven here. Great score, 1358. The Dark, 1379. Jimmy, 1383. So yeah, people are doing really well. I am playing a little earlier than usual, but these are really good scores. Let's see what I can come up with here. A draft purple and blue cards. Definitely going to start with Tantrum. It's such a great card. I wonder why it's an uncommon card. It should really be a rare card, right? Well, I guess maybe rare is too much. It is a really good card, though. Alright, so maybe Crescendo's a little too much. I think I will take the empty body to be able to exit Wrath. Crush Joints, Korkus mentioned, it was very helpful yesterday to get Overkill, so let's take it. Boot Sequence is a solid defensive card. Let's grab that as well. I think I'll take Sweeping Me for card draw and AoE damage. Well, this would allow me to get Overkill out of the way fairly early on. Let's take the Windmill Strike. I wouldn't mind a defensive card here. Maybe Sanctity for more card draw. Cool-Headed for a Frost Orb or Like Water. I don't have a way to enter Calm yet, so let me take the Cool-Headed first. Another Tantrum is really tempting, but I will go for Highlander. Let's take the Empty Fist. Stag might be a good defensive card. I think my deck is a little low on defenses at the moment. Cold Snap might give me the good Frost Orb there. There's also the Dark Orb that I would have been able to use to get Overkill, but yeah, I already have Windmill Strike, so I don't think I need Sands of Time. Probably don't need a Fragment. I do think Turbo might not be a bad idea. With the Turbo, I'm also thinking of taking the Streamline, although Foreign Influence might give me something good, especially if I can get upgraded. Did I take a Sash Whip? No. Let's take a Sash Whip here. And last but not least, Cut Through Fate is not bad. Bowling Bash is not bad either, but yeah, I think I'll take the Cut Through Fate. Alright. I think it's not a bad deck. It's a little aggressive. Defensively, I just have the stack, Boot Sequence, Empty Body. I guess Cool-Headed and Cool Stump give me a Frost Orb. Oh, and Sanctity. Actually, no, that, 4 defensive cards, the rest offense with Turbo and, actually, just Turbo support, right? And Foreign Influence. I guess Foreign Influence does count as an attack card. Yeah, I think this should be a pretty solid deck. Alright, in terms of leads, there are multiple 2-lead paths. If I go on the left, I'll get 3 early question mark rooms and then another 2, so 5 total. If I go on the right, I'll get the same 3, and then turning left gives me an extra 3. Actually, after this point, left or right gives me the same path, right? Although this path has an extra rest side, which I probably can avoid. So yeah, let's definitely go on, start on the left and then turn right. That will give me a total of 6 question mark rooms. Alright, yep, very happy to see the Tantrum here. Let's do Tantrum, Cut Through Fate. I think I'm going to do Turbo, Crush Joints, and then Cool-Headed, Sash Whip. Beautiful. Alright, got a Bottled Miracle Potion here, Prey, Bowling Bash, Rebound. If I had taken the Streamline, Rebound would have been good. Still, I think Rebound is nice. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, and then here I got the Golden Idol. Enemies drop 25% more gold, as well as the Injury Curse, which is nice. Okay. Although, if I'm going for Highlander, I would have to get unique curses, which might not be easy. Ragnarok, 25 damage. That's not bad, but I won't be able to play it, although I would be able to defend it with the Boot Sequence, right? You know what? Let's do the Ragnarok, play that, and do Boot Sequence. That makes my life easier. I could have rebounded that Ragnarok, too. And then here, let's do Cut Through Fate, Tantrum, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, Sweeping Me, Cut Through Fate, Sash Whip. Unfortunately, I already have all of them. If I'm going for Highlander, I have to skip. That's a bummer. Yeah, decent cards, all of them. Here I got the Sweeping Me, Cool-Headed upgrade. The Cool-Headed upgrade is actually kind of nice. And then I don't think I need to remove anything. I probably don't need to heal. I'd rather save the gold. Alright, next upgrade. I think I should start with the Foreign Influence upgrade, just so that whatever card I get, for example, the Ragnarok would have been free if I had it upgraded already. And then here I got the Lagavulin. I probably want to wait for the Windmill Strike to get stronger. Let's do Cool-Headed here. Sanctity. I'm not sure why I'm trying to reshuffle the deck. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's wait a little bit. Okay. Alright, I don't think I'll do Foreign Influence. Yeah, I think I hope I can try to wake it up with enough damage this turn. I was kind of hoping for a Tantrum there, right? It's a shame I got the Cool-Headed there. Alright, wait. This gives me hope. Let's do Crush Joints, Tantrum. Okay. And then I can Turbo. Now, I could do Empty Fist. It would deal a lot of damage. This is 45, right? Or I'll stay in Wrath and try to deal the damage next turn with the Windmill Strike. I think that's my only chance because, yeah, I can't exit Wrath anymore. Actually, this is not bad. Foreign Influence gives me a free, probably Flying Sleeves. And I can do Tantrum, Flying Sleeves, and then Windmill Strike. Beautiful. Perfect. This one we got Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. Hello World Capacitor Evaluate. Probably don't need these two. Let's take the Evaluate. That's a solid defensive card. Final boss is the Hexaghost. Okay, so I do need to lose some HP. If I go on the left, which I'll probably do, there's a regular fight before the Hexaghost, so I should be able to lose HP there. Alright, so both of these are not buffing themselves, so I think I'll just use this as an opportunity to get overkill with the Windmill Strike. So, yeah, let me get rid of one of them, though. Here, hang on. Let's do Boot Sequence, Cold Snap, Cool-Headed, and Crush Joints. Okay, you know what? Let's finish this. Okay, beautiful. So now I'm fully defended thanks to Terminal, so I'll just speed this up. I'll wait for the Windmill Strike to deal enough damage, and I'll be right back. Alright, I think I'm almost there. Let's do Tantrum here to enter Wrath. So now the Windmill Strike is dealing 94 damage. So yeah, I think I will next turn. It's a shame I was weakened pretty much the whole time, which is why I wasn't really able to get overkill earlier. But yeah, at least I got overkill here, no troubles there. Got a weakness potion, recycle Third Eye, Wreath of Flame. I don't think I'll take the Wreath of Flame. Let's take the Third Eye. It's a solid defensive card. And then I was gonna go right, then turn left, right? Yep. Here I got Akabika, your first attack each combat deals 8 additional damage. Alright, don't have a lot of multi-hit attacks yet. Gouge and Trampled by Hornbleed, that's a Gremlin Knob, right? So let's fight this one. This one does not count for my perfect, so I think I can be slightly more, or less careful, I guess. Let's do Crush Joints, Cut Through Fate. I would like to get the Tantrum if I can. Did not get that. Let's do Sweeping. I probably should have done Third Eye first, because that would have allowed me to get the Tantrum. You know what? Let's get rid of all of these. Okay. And then you know what? Let's do Sanctity, and still didn't get a Tantrum. At least I'm guaranteed to get it next turn, so that's good. 14 incoming. Let's do Tantrum here. And I can draw it with the Cool-Headed. Okay. And then I need Foreign Influence, so it gives me something good. Yeah, any of these will be enough. Beautiful. Alright, Whetstone, I'm pick up with 2 random attacks. Before I do that, ooh, I already have the Crush Joints. Probably don't need the Mental Fortress. Aggregate is really nice. Let's take that, and then Whetstone upgrade to Rebound and Sash Whip. I guess Sash Whip is a good upgrade for the upcoming boss. Here, I should probably start to take some damage. I don't want to rely on just getting enough damage in the very last fight. So, yeah, let's maybe take 2 or 3 hits here. Probably don't need to do the Sash Whip. Let's do Sweeping Beam. That's not going to transform yet. Okay. Alright, another 16. Yeah, let's accept that damage as well. And then next turn, I'm guaranteed not to be attacked, so I might as well start to deal with damage myself. Let's do Aggregate, Sweeping Beam, Sash Whip, and the Windmill Strike. And actually, you know what? I don't need much. Let's see if I can deal damage here. Yeah, I should be able to deal 1 HP damage to both of them next turn. Should I take 1 more turn of damage? You know what? Let's do that. Let's accept 1 more turn of damage, mostly because I'm in Wrath, and that would make me lose 15 HP. That might be worth it. Okay. Again, that way I don't have to rely on the very final fight to lose all my HP. Got an Essence of Steel Potion, which is nice. Talk to the End, really good. Definitely gonna take that. That's an amazing card to have. Got Toxic Egg, whenever you add a skill into deck upgraded. Very nice. And then I would like to perfect this one. Also, I didn't realize that I didn't have a lot of max HP, or a lot of actual HP, so might be good to get rid of... might be good to perfect this one, honestly. Alright, let's get rid of all of these, and then see if the Sweeping gives me the Tantrum. It did not, although it did give me a Talk to the End. That is worth that miracle. Okay. 14 again. So I can weaken it with the Sash Whip. So I have 7. This might not be enough. I think I have to do Evaluate, then Rebound. That's the only way to be fully defended, right? Okay. And then Tantrum should give me a good amount of block. Yep, let's do Tantrum. Okay. Do have to defend against 12, but I think, yeah, with the Windmill Strike is enough to perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, Jujubisha, normal enemy combats are no longer encounter Crush Mark Rooms. Probably don't need Master Reality. Definitely don't need the Barrage, so I guess I'll reluctantly will take the Claw. And then I don't think I need the Shop. I do have a good amount of gold, but I think I'll wait. Okay. Alright, here let's do Aggregate. Foreign Influence gives me Whirlwind. Yes, 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 that makes my life easier with Akabiko. Beautiful. Alright, got a Power Potion, which... kind of like the Weakness Potion. Actually, I like all of these. How badly do I need a Power Potion? No, I can't really think of anything amazing that would give me with blue and purple cards. Yeah, I think I'll save the old potions I have here. Let's take the Wave 50 Hand now because I have to Talk to the End, right? So together with the Wave 50 Hand, it should be great. I should also upgrade that Talk to the End now. Okay. Alright, I think I should be... oh, wait, why did I heal? I forgot about Eternal Feather. Well, at least I started with Talk to the End, so that's good. I kind of want to rebound the stack as well. Let's do that. Okay, that will give me a little bit extra block next turn. Okay, luckily I did get the Sash Whip. That is a huge help here, I think. Let's do Cut Through Fade. Wave the Hand is really nice too. Should I do Sash Whip first? Yeah, let's do Sash Whip. then, wait, Wave the Hand alone is not enough, right? So I think I have to do Wave the Hand and a third eye. Okay. Yeah, this looks fine. I think with all of the turns of weakness, yeah, 6 turns of weakness, I think I should be fine. Okay. Alright, 4 incoming. Let's do Claw. Cool-headed. Aggregate is, well, effectively useless. Should I do Tantrum? Would give me a lot of block. And I should be able to exit Wrath next turn. Let's do it. I mean, I can even exit Wrath this turn. Next turn, I might have a little bit of trouble defending, but I think I should be fine. 14, yeah, there's a Tantrum again. I think I'll do Crush Joints, then Tantrum. Okay. Yeah, I'm fully defended here. Let's see what this gives me. Ragnarok for free. Beautiful. That's why I wanted that card to be upgraded. And then, do I want Empty Fist? Yes, because I do have the Tantrum next turn again. Okay. Yeah. Alright, here I can do another Tantrum. Let's do Cold Snap, Sweeping Beam. And, yeah, just need to deal 10 more damage, and Minimal Strike should be enough for that. Beautiful. Okay, so far I'm doing really well. Perfected everything. I will go for Pauper, so let's skip these. Also, wasn't a huge fan of any of those. Astrolabe is tempting, but it might give me upgrade, or it might give me rare cards. And also, I'm pretty happy with my deck, so I don't think I need to transform any 3 cards. I can't take Ectoplasm. Do I want Runic Pyramid? I don't have a lot of discard. That might be the only problem. I do have an aggregate, though, so let's take the Runic Pyramid and hope for the best. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. It does make it a little harder to go for curses. That might be a problem. I guess if I get more Scry synergies, that might do something. Alright, 2 elite paths. If I hit either of these 2 elites, so I can get either an early shop or skip that, get 3 question mark rooms, and then another 2 afterwards. That's a total of 5. Do I want to hit that early shop? You know what? I think I have enough gold. Let's hit that shop. Alright, here I got the birds. Yeah, let's get, do I want to get one of them to the ground? Yeah, I guess. Actually, I could also just fully defend, right? Actually, no, I can't. No, I can. Yeah, let's just do Boot Sequence Claw. Let's not worry too much about the Tantrum. I would have taken 5 extra damage. Most importantly, I would have lost a lot of plate armor, so hopefully this will work out. Oh, right, with Runic Pyramid, I can save the Tantrum for this turn. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, let's do Tantrum now. Alright, then do Turbo, Sweeping Beam. Then Cold Snap. Anything I need to rebound? I could rebound the Cold Snap if I really want to. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, that was actually enough. Beautiful. And then let's do Cool-Headed. Okay, yeah, I almost forgot about the Runic Pyramid, but I guess there are some benefits to that. Agate gives me a little bit extra energy, and then Cut Through Fate for a Talk to the End for a kill. Okay. Alright, good so far. We got a Dex Push, which I'll skip. Evaluate, Foresight, Fasting. Foresight, I already have to evaluate. I don't want the Fasting. Let's take the Foresight, not a horrible idea. And then here, Preserved Insect is great. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP. That's really nice. I would also like to take a block potion, but I think I can scrape by without. Also, I like the potions I have. So let's take, I already have this. Let's take Consecrate, Steam Barrier, Dark Shackles. That was a little expensive. Do I want Chemical X? No, I don't have any Exos cards now. Probably not going to get any. Ancient Tea Set, I mean, I'll take it just because I might need 1 extra relic to get Alex Shiny. So let's take it. Whenever you enter a rest site, start next with 2 extra energy, which is honestly not a bad thing to have. Okay. Alright, here I didn't get a curse, but I got backup preparation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's really nice. And then here, let's grab... Flurry of Blows is not horrible. Hologram is not horrible either. But because of Runic Pyramid, I think I need more zero-cost cards, so let's take the Flurry. Okay. Another shop. That's a shame. Ah, that's a shame. There's a wall up there, too. Meditate would have been great. If I knew I was going to get a shop, I would not have bought that Ancient Tea Set. That was 150 gold, somewhat wasted. I thought I wasn't going to get a shop for a while. Alright, fine. Let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me here. Cold Snap, Sever Soul, Blood for Blood. Now, Blood for Blood deals the most damage, and it's also free. Let's take that. Should I rebound it? Probably not. Let's definitely do Boot Sequence first. I have Akabiko. Blood for Blood is 26 with Akabiko. That's still not going to be enough. Should I rebound it? No. Probably should rebound the Sash Whip, huh? Fine, let's do Rebound, then Sash Whip. Then do Flurry of Blows. Actually, yeah, let's do Claw and Flurry of Blows to get rid of this guy. Then do Blood for Blood, and I think with the Weakness Push, that's still 16. Essence of Steel would be 19. I have to drink that. Yeah, because the Weakness Potion would bring this guy down to 9. I would take still damage. I would have to drink the other potion too. Here, let's do Sweeping Beam, Sash Whip. That gets rid of this guy. And then I just need a Frost Drop right here. Let's do Steam Barrier and Sanctity. There's a Talk to the End too. Alright, you know what? I'm going to do Miracle, Agate, Talk to the Hand, Cut Through Fate, and then a Crush Joins. And then next turn I should be able to kill with the Windmill Strike. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, we've got Omori negate the next 2 curses you obtain. I mean, there's a very small chance I might be able to get 4 more unique curses. It's a very small chance, but I will skip the Omori. Valid Leap or Melter. Let's take the Melter. I think I need more attack cards. Okay. Alright, here I got the Chosen. Yeah, Dark Shackles is kind of nice. Oh, it was upgraded because of Toxic Egg. Okay, fine. Let's start with the Tantrum. With Akabiko, then do Flurry of Blows. Actually, let's do Dark Shackles, then Crush Joints, then Flurry of Blows. And then let's see what this gives me next turn. I think I'll get rid of the defensive cards because should be able to deal a good amount of damage. Especially if this gives me something nice. Fear No Evil is fine, I guess. Tantrum, Fear No Evil, and here, let's do Turbo Sanctity. I just need another attack card. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, Defragment, Flurry of Blows, Rip and Tear. Already have this, don't want this. Let's take the Rip and Tear. Okay. I think this deck would benefit from some strength synergy. Should I upgrade the Agate? That is not a bad idea. Let's upgrade that first, just because I think with Runic Pyramid, sometimes I will need to be able to play a bunch of cards, so I will need energy. Got Mercury Hourglass at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Okay. And Centurion Mystic, I don't think I can get combo here, right? So yeah, and I already got Overkill. This is why I wanted to get the Agate. So let's do Agate, talk to the hand. Then Empty Fist, Rip and Tear. Did not hit the right guy. That's fine. I am still fully defended. That's good. Okay. And then here, this looks fine, actually. So yeah, Foreign Influence gives me... Pummel Strike for card draw is not a bad idea. Let's do Wave the Hand, then Pummel Strike. Then Cut Through Fate. I wouldn't mind some attack cards. Let's do Claw. Cool-Headed. Then Turbo, Crush Joints, Consecrate... And, yeah, might as well do Evaluate. Okay. That was 16 turns of weakness. That should be fun. Alright, no one is attacking me here. Get rid of these. Actually, I'll keep the Sashwood just because it does deal a good amount of damage. Yes, I was hoping to get the Tantrum. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Tantrum. Okay. Then, Flurry of Blows. Actually, this is each 20. Fine, let's do Sash Whip you, then Melter you, Flurry of Blows, and then, well, I guess I'll do Windmill Strike next turn. And yeah, there's a Tantrum coming up too. Windmill Strike is actually enough. Beautiful. Alright, got an Explosive Potion, a Rebound, Defragment, Upgraded Chill. It's really nice. Let's take it. That should help with AoE fights, and it does give me some Frost Orbs early on. I think I'll save the Dark Shackles, because I can fully defend with Chill and Boot Sequence here. Actually, I can even defend with Chill and Steam Barrier. Let's do that instead. Then do Crush, Joints, Claw, and Wait. Save the Boot Sequence as well. Okay. Alright, here, Wave the Hand and Talk to the End are great. Yeah, I think I'll do Wave the Hand, Talk to the Hand. I kind of want to risk the Tantrum. Although being in Wrath is risky, but no, I think I'll do Tantrum here. Okay. 27, there's no way for me to defend without the Dark Shackles, right? So let's do Dark Shackles. I could also do Miracle Melter, but I don't have to, so let's wait. Okay. 31. I think, is there anything I want to rebound and draw with the Cool-Headed? Not really. Let's do Flurry of Blows. Rebound Flurry of Blows? Yeah. Hang on. Let's do Consecrate first. I don't think I need to rebound anything. Then Flurry of Blows. Then, I need, wait, without Weakness, it's going to be, or sorry, without Wrath, it's going to be 16? That's not right. 15. Yeah, it's 15, right. So I have 13 already, so I think I'm fine just playing attack cards. Let's do Sash Whip, Rebound, the Empty Fist, and that's actually enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got Bottle Flame. Before I take that, I don't think I need a Fire Push. And I already got the Chill upgraded. Leap or Charge Battery, I don't have either of those, right? So, let's take the Charge Battery for extra energy, and then Bottle Flame and pick up an attack slash come with this card in your hand. I think that should be the Tantrum. I should also get that upgraded. You know what? Let me also take the Fire Potion over the Explosive Potion. Okay. And then going this way to get 2 more Crush Markers without a Rest Site. Okay. So here I definitely want to fight these guys. Tantrum 33, that is enough to get rid of this guy. Let's do that. Could have considered doing the Chill, though I don't think it matters too much. Here I can get a free Ragnarok. Would have probably been better with the Akabiko active there. And then let's do Windmill Strike to get rid of you with the Mercury Hourglass next turn. Okay. We'll just need a little bit of damage for this guy. Beautiful. Alright, got a Red Mask at the start of each combat. Apply 1 weak to all enemies. Cut Through Fate, Barrage, or Worship. Upgrade Worship is interesting. Have a Rebound. And I already have this, and I definitely don't want this. Let's take it. Maybe Entering Divinity would make... Well, actually, I already got Overkill, right? So I don't need to worry about that. Still, Divinity is nice to have. Alright, here, let's do Chill, Boot Sequence. Okay, a little hesitant to do the Tantrum here. Yeah, I might wait. Let's do this. I won't play the Constricate either because ideally I won't get attacked next turn. No, I'm still being attacked. I was hoping to play the Tantrum there. Get rid of these two. You know what? Yeah, let's continue to fully defend here. So let's do Third Eye. I mean, I'm okay drawing the Dark Shackles next turn. So yeah, let's fully defend here. And then next turn I can enter Wrath with the Akabiko active. And then play a few attacks too. Alright, so let's do Tantrum. Then Flurry of Blows. Let me do Insight to be able to play the Crush Joints. Then Consecrate and Empty Fist. Yep, beautiful. Alright, no troubles there. Foreign Influence. I already have that Tranquility. Finally a way to enter Wrath. Or enter Calm. Let's take that. And then, yeah, I don't think I need to remove anything. Also, that's a lot of gold to spend for a card removal, which I don't really need to. Tantrum. Yep, that should get upgraded. It's always in my opening hand. Might as well have it be upgraded. Okay. Alright, here I got the Champ. 16 incoming. Does make it a little hard to play the Tantrum, huh? Let's do Chill. So that's 7 plus 7, plus 6 is 13. Actually, yeah, that allows me to be full defender, right? So I think I'll just do Evaluate and wait. I'm hoping to not get attacked so I can play the Tantrum with Akabiko. Yeah, unfortunately, I am being attacked. I don't really have a way. Well, actually, I guess I could do Tranquility, right? Let's do Cool-Headed. That allows me to be fully defended. Foresight. Yeah, fine. I'll wait one more turn. Really want that Akabiko to work. Yep, okay, not being attacked here, that's good. Let's keep the Claw on the inside. So here I can do Akabiko Tantrum. Then Sash Whip for an extra turn of weakness. Consecrate. Claw. I could have rebounded the Claw, I guess, if I really wanted to, but let's do Insight. And then I think I'll do Miracle Cut Through Fate. I feel like I do need to make sure I have a way to exit Wrath. Well, I guess I have to Tranquility too, right? Okay, fine. This is okay, hopefully. And I'm luckily not being attacked, alright. Aggregate is nice. Probably don't need the Empty Body. Actually, I might need to. That way I can play... Well, do I want to... You know what? No, let's save all of these. Okay, just to be safe. Yeah, let's do Aggregate here. It gives me a little bit extra energy. Let's do Flurry of Blows. I should have done Sanctity. Let me do Charge Battery, then Sanctity. Okay. Then Rebound the stack, or Rebound... No, let's do something like Rebound the Cold Snap. And then might as well... I don't know. Empty Fist? There's a chance I will draw the Tantrum soon, right? Let's do Windmill Strike here. Free up my hand too. Okay. Right, still not being attacked. Very nice. There is a Talk to the End, which I think I'll save until after Transformation. So let's not play that now. Instead, I'll do Tantrum, Cold Snap, and Rip and Tear. Okay, so this will force a Transformation, which definitely means I don't want to exit Wrath. Let's do Third Eye. Foreign Influence, Melter, Tantrum. Those are great cards to have next turn. So now at least I won't be vulnerable next turn, which is good too. Here, let's start with the Melter. Then Foreign Influence, which gives me Grand Finale. Could I trigger that? I might. That would also give me Overkill. I think I'll risk it. Let's do it. So wait, let me be strategic about this. This means I have to end up with 6 cards in my hand, right? So, well, let's do Crush Joints. Tantrum messes things up. Yeah, Tantrum does mess things up, but still, let's play the Tantrum. Wait, if I have 5... Okay, hang on. If I do Tranquility and Boot Sequence, I think this should work, right? Let's do Tranquility, Flurry of Blows, then Boot Sequence. So if I didn't miscalculate, I'm going to draw 5 cards, and I will be able to play the Grand Finale. Unless I get rid of anything, which I definitely don't want to do. Okay, look at that. So I can... Wait, no, if I do Tantrum, I cannot play the Grand Finale. This is annoying. Alright, and I can't draw extra cards, right? That's fine. Let's just do Grand Finale. Let's get it over with. Alright, I don't need to overkill there. Let's do Talk to the Hand, Tantrum, then do Dark Shackles. That allows me to be fully defended. Beautiful. And then I could have done Wave the Hand, I guess, if I really wanted to, right? You know what? Let's do Wave the Hand and Empty Fist. And another Flurry of Blows. Because I know next turn I can enter Wrath with a Tantrum again. Okay. And luckily I'm not being attacked. Okay, alright. I got very lucky. And, you know, it's not often that you use the Grand Finale, and definitely not often when you don't even have green cards available, so that was kind of nice. Okay. Alright, let's do Cold Snap here. I don't know. Should I put Tantrum in, or Grand Finale in my thumbnail? Because I pretty much will only be able to use it once, but it is a nice way to use it. Anyway, we got a skill potion here. I don't think I'll take it. And again, I will go for Pauper, so let's skip these. And then here, Sacred Bark is really nice. I don't think I can take Runic Dome. Definitely don't have Velvet Choker. Let's take Sacred Bark, double effectiveness to a potion, so that should be nice. 40 damage with a Fire Potion, that's kind of neat. Alright, got the Awakener at the end, which is nice. I don't have any powers, do I? Yeah, I don't think I do. 3 lead path. That's a nice path there. Alright. So I can choose one of these 2 leads. I have to choose this one to get an extra question mark room. So that will give me a second question mark room, then turn left. And then after the 3rd question mark room, I should get 4 or 5th question mark rooms here to get Mystery Machine. I think curses might be pretty much impossible here, but who knows? Maybe I get lucky. Okay. Unique curses too. No, that's pretty much impossible. Alright, I think I'll save the chill. Let's do Tantrum, then Sweeping Beam, and then Rip and Tear. Should I do Turbo Melter? No, I think I can wait one more turn. Okay. Alright, both are attacking me here. Let's see what this gives me. Choke is nice. Let's choke you, and then do Melter you, and then I can play any card. Beautiful. Alright, stack Flurry of Blows, Beam Cell. Let's take the Beam Cell. That's a decent attack card. Okay. Alright, here I got the Orb Walker. Let's do... Yeah, probably should always do Akabiko Tantrum, right? Just because it deals so much damage. And then here I can chill, boot sequence, and be fully defended, and do cold stuff for good measure. Okay. Yeah, with Akabiko, I think having the upgrade, the innate Tantrum is just really nice. Okay. Got a Distilled Chaos Potion, which, hang on, let me think about that for a second. I already have these 2. I'll take the Bowling Bash. So Distilled Chaos with Sacred Rock will play 6 cards. That's kind of nice. Probably better than the Bottled Miracle. The Bottled Miracle might allow me to get combo. Okay, let's take it over the Weakness Potion then. Because Bottled Miracle will give me 4 cards and 4 energy. Lose the Golden Idol for a bunch of gold. The problem is if I don't have a shop, that gold will be useless, but that might give me extra points. Let's do it. Okay. So I'm a little far away from being able to get LX Shiny unless I get really lucky with a few shops back to back. Let's do Tantrum here again. Then do Consecrate, Bowling Bash, and Sweeping Beam. Okay. Hoping not to get the big attack. Nope, it is the big attack. Alright. Let's do Sash Whip to weaken. Then Chill Boot Sequence. I guess I'll do Cold Snap and stack. Wow, I will take a bunch of damage there. Not much I can do about that, right? Yeah, fine. Okay. Alright, that hurt a little. Okay, Foreign Influence gives me a Hyper Beam, which I am willing to play. Let's see if there's anything else I want to do. Let's do Rip and Tear, Hyper Beam, Melter, and you know what? Let's do Evaluate. I was going to do Empty Fist, but I can always do it next turn. Alright, lots of it coming. I'm happy to get the Dark Shackles. That should be enough. Let's do Dark Shackles. Anything I need to rebound? Let's rebound the Cool-Headed. Okay, then Crush joins Claw. And should I do Worship here? No, I think that's fine. Although it might help to free up my hand to draw better cards, huh? Well, I got the Tantrum, that's nice. Here, let's do Cool-Headed, then Tantrum. Then you know what? Let's get rid of some cards in my hand. My hand is getting too full. Also get rid of the defensive cards because I feel confident I should be able to deal 41 damage while in Wrath next turn. Here, Cut Through Fate. I was sort of hoping for more. Actually, there's a Tantrum there that should help. Yep. Okay, beautiful. It takes some damage. So we've got a Duplication Potion, which will duplicate 2 cards. Ah, it's really tempting. Alright, you know what? Let's take it over the Fire Potion. Wallop. Finally, I'm able to get that Wallop that I missed at the shop. Alright, here I got the Jawworms. Lots of incoming, and a little risky to do Tantrum, but I think I'll take that risk. Here, let's do Tantrum you. Actually, 44. Well, it won't get rid of anything, but close enough. Then do Flurry of Blows. Foreign Influence gives me a Bowling Bash, which does a good amount of damage. I should have done the Crush Joints first. That was a mistake. At least I'm fully defended, but with Crush Joints, the Bowling Bash would have been enough to kill. So, yeah, that was a mistake. Alright, 34. Let's do Talk to the End, Cool-Headed, and then Beam Cell as well as Empty Fist for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, Weave, follow up Brush. Weave is not bad. Again, I'm really picking up everything I need for combo. It's just, you know, I have to make it work at some point. Alright, here, let's once again... Actually, should I do Chill? I don't think I need to. Well, let's still do it. Let's do Chill, then Tantrum. Okay. Then do Flurry of Blows and Claw, as well as Weave. And I am fully defended. Let's have the Mercury Hourglass take care of the backliner. Okay. That's a lot of incoming. Wow. Alright. I do have a Wallop. That's nice. Can I exit Wrath? I can. Okay, so should I revamp the Wallop too? No, I think I'll just do Wallop. Then Empty Body. So I need 39. I have 38. So I'm close. Actually, yeah, fine. Let's do Steam Barrier and then a Flurry here. Okay. Right. Unfortunately, I'm being attacked again. Let's do Foreign Influence for Core Search, Perfect Attack, Clothesline. Clothesline might be nice for the weakness. Here, I'll do Crush Joints, Clothesline. And then Rebound. Well, actually, if I do Boot Sequence and Cold Snap, that is enough for me to be fully defended. Okay. And then 22 Dark Shackles is good. Can I just deal enough damage? Windmill Strike? Nope, no, it's not even close. Let's do Cut Through Fate. I was hoping for the Tantrum there again. Didn't get it. Alright, fine. Let's do Dark Shackles. Brings it down to 11. I should have enough with the Frost Orb there, right? And you know what? Let's just do the Empty Fist too. That way the Mercurial Glass kills next turn. Okay. So far I'm perfecting everything, right? So I'm pretty happy with that. We got Happy Flower. Every 3 turns get extra energy. And I already have this. And I don't want Barrage, so let's likely go for the Ice. Okay. Well, this is a unique curse and also gives me gold, so let's take it. And then I have to go left for the next elite. Okay, at least I was able to heal back to full. What should I upgrade here? Boot Sequence. It's always in my opening hand. It's a solid defensive card for zero energy, so let's take it. Alright, sorry about that. Here I got Blood Vial at the Savage Combat, heal 2 HP, which is nice. And then here I got the Giant Head. Combo would be great here. Probably will wait for the Aggregate to pull off combo, right? So, should I just wait? Let's just wait. Okay. Alright, didn't get an aggregate, but let's try desperately to get combos. So I think I will start with the Tantrum. Yep. Then do Distill... actually here, let me do Chill Boot Sequence. So that's 3 cards. And this will play me another 6, so that brings me up to... so 3 plus 6 is 9. Actually, there's a counter here, right? I don't think I have enough. So even if I play all of these plus the miracles, and then maybe duplicate something, that's wasting a lot of potions though. Let's do Beam Cell Weave. Empty Fist gives me energy back. Yeah, I can play everything in my hand. That brings me up to 16. Actually, with the Bottled Miracle, I think I should be able to get to 20, right? Yeah. Okay, that's actually really nice because that way I can keep the duplication potion for later, which might be worth it. Did not even get overkill. At least I got combo though, that's good. And I have still 1 potion left. And the other potions I took specifically to be able to get combo, so I think it's not completely wasted. Let's do Crush Joint, Sash Whip, Cut Through Fate. Yeah, this is fine next turn, and then Foresight. And might as well do a Weave, okay. Alright. Yeah, this looks fine as well. Let's do Foreign Influence. Emulate is not bad, let's take it, especially when it's free. Let me also see what the Sanctity gives me. Okay, I was hoping to get a Tantrum again. Agate is nice. Gives me a little bit extra energy. Let's do Weave. Bowling Bash. I might as well do Empty Body. Evaluate. I think I will keep this Steam Area. Let's just do Emulate. Okay. Might have been nice to keep the Emulate for when I was in Wrath, though. Let's get rid of this and this. I'm hoping that the Wallop will be enough, especially if I can enter Wrath. Beautiful. So let's do Tantrum. No, Wave the Hand first. I might not have enough energy. Let's do Tantrum first. Then Weave, Flurry of Blows, then Wallop for 23. That is less than I hoped, but it is enough to be fully defended. Okay. And then can I deal 57 damage? Let's get rid of the defensive cards. Okay, so I do have Tantrum here. Let's do Weave, go for the Ice. Consecrate, and yeah, that is enough. Okay, good. Perfect this one, and got combo out of the way. We got Oddly Smooth Stone Sarge combo with 1 dexterity. Sunder is tempting. I don't think I need Doom and Gloom. I already have the third eye. Let's take the Sunder. It's a little expensive, but I think it's worth it. Alright, here, let's lose 10 HP, but Mind Blast. Ugh. Mind Blast is tempting. It's not that good. There are 2 enlightenments offered here, both upgraded, of course, with the Toxic Egg. So let's take Trip here. Here, I think I'll take the Enlightenment, and then here, I already have the Dark Shackles, and this is a rare card, so I have to take the Mind Blast. Okay, really love to get a shop. So the problem is, if I skip to question mark rooms, there's no way for me to get curses, right? If I go for a shop, I have a chance of getting Encyclopedia at least. I think I'll make... Wait, but then I miss Mr. Machine. So it's trading Encyclopedia for Mr. Machine, but then also getting a shop, and I have a bunch of gold, and that shop might give me a bunch of potions. Yeah, let's abandon Mr. Machine. Yeah. Let's try to get Encyclopedia, and then also try to buy some good potions. Alright, let's do Akabiko Tantrum, then this deals 70... Oh, that was probably a little bit too much damage there. Let's do Dramatic Entrance, and here, I'll do Sweeping Beam as well. Okay. Alright, got a colorless potion, ball lightning, sweeping number 2 or perseverance. Let's take the perseverance. That's a decent defensive card, especially pre-upgraded. Here I got the Reptomancer. Yeah, once again, let's do Tantrum, then Chill. Might Blast against 78. That gets me close, but then I might still take a bunch of damage. Still, I think that's fine. Let's do Mind Blast, Boot Sequence, and I am fully defended here. Okay. I just need to deal 14, actually 11 damage with the Mercurial Glass. Should be very doable. Yeah, I think that Mind Blast was a good idea to take. Yeah, I think it does help quite a bit. Got Rigopulu, one of you resting an additional 15 HP, which is not necessary. A Dex Potion and Reach Heaven. That's not bad. A Reprogram might have been nice, but I do have some Frost Orbs. Let's see if the shop is worth it. I already started with a membership card. That's nice. 50% discount on all products. Let's also grab Molten Egg whenever you add an attack into deck upgraded. And Ginger can no longer become weakened. I already have the Foresight. I don't have a Crescendo. I don't have a Flying Sleeves. I don't have Madness. I'm up to 49 cards. To get my 50th card, I think I have to. I already have this and this and this, a rare card, so I have to take the reprogram. That's fine. I got Encyclopedia. In terms of potions, I don't think I need... I mean, the Dex Potion is kind of nice. I don't want to lose that. Same with the Colorless Potion, the Duplication Potions. I don't think I need the Attack Potion. I also can't remove anything because then I'll lose my Encyclopedia modifier. So, yeah, still, I traded Mr. Machine for Encyclopedia and was able to get some good potions out of that. I think that is worth it. And some good relics, too. Alright, let's upgrade the Mind Blast to make it a little easier to play. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. 20 incoming. Weakness, 15. Okay, let's do Chill and Boot Sequence. Hang on, let me drink that Dex Potion for sure. I kind of want to duplicate the Mind Blast, but then, hang on. Let's do Chill, Boot Sequence. Can I defend against 31? Yes, I can. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate the Tantrum and the Mind Blast. Okay, that's, I think, really nice. And then, actually, can I deal enough damage? No, I can do Claw, Cut Through Fate. Yeah, Foreign Influence is not bad. Foreign Influence gives me an Emulate for free. Beautiful. Yep, that's great. Okay. And then let's do Foresight 2. Awesome. Alright, that was a good turn 1. Can I come up with the same for turn 2? I do have a way to exit Wrath with Tranquility. Let's get rid of the Regret. Madness, probably not necessary. I still have a Colorless Potion 2. There's a Wallop that's really nice. Let me see what the Colorless Potion gives me. Another Mind Blast. That one is not as powerful, so Good Instincts might be a little better here. Yeah, I think I have to take Good Instincts here, unfortunately. Alright, and then let's do... I can't get rid of the minions. Wait, can I fill it defending against 40? So 24 plus 22, that's 46. Plus the 7 I have, so that's 53, and I will just need 52, so I think I should be fine without having to get rid of the minions. So let's do Bowling Bash, then Wallop. I should have done Madness. Fine, let's do it now. Then do Tranquility, and then do Good Instincts. I did not miscalculate, right? No, I'm good. Okay. Alright. Okay, so 18, Reach Heaven, Worship, Rebound, or Empty Body. I kind of might need the Empty Body. Reach Heaven, I would like to keep it. Let's get rid of the other two. Actually, Rebounding with Worship would have been nice too. There's a stack. That is helpful. Don't think I'll do the reprogram, although the extra Dex and Strength is kind of nice. Let's get rid of... well, actually, if I can survive, the minions will be dead next turn. So can I defend again 36? 17 plus 12 is 29. Plus another 7 is 36 exactly, right? Let's do it. Let's do stack, Empty Body. I didn't miscalculate, right? 31, 36, and I need 36. Alright, beautiful. So let's do Reach Heaven. It's really tempted to reprogram. Actually, no. If I do reprogram, I'll lose the perfect this turn. So let's not do that yet. Okay. Time-wise, I'm doing fine too, right? Alright, minions are gone. There is an aggregate. Let's get rid of the injury. Okay. So let's do aggregate, cool-headed. Then talk to the end. That's nice to have now. Sash Whip, Sweeping. I think the talk to the end will help a lot. Go for the ice. Alright. I have 21 right now. I think I can do reprogram. Yep, I think I'm ready for reprogram now. And then, so basically I have to ignore the Frost Orb, but the extra Strength and Dex should help me. Okay. Another 13. Enlightenment. I mean, I barely have any high-cost cards coming up. Here, let's get rid of this. Keep the rest, though. Okay. Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's make the Windmill Strike cheaper, I guess. So let's do Enlightenment, Sanctity. Okay. Then Weave. I am Full Defender, right? Let's do Consecrate, Rip and Tear. I'll do Third Eye. I'm hoping to get to... actually, there's a Crescendo. That's nice, too. Okay. And then another weave, and I think I'm fine. I do also have the Perseverance, which is able to give me a lot of block. Alright, 13. I kind of tempted to just enter Wrath. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do Crescendo. Then, through Violence. Sunder is a good amount of damage. Can I fully defend? I mean, I have the Perseverance, right? Let's do Sunder. And then Windmill Strike is 26, so that's not quite enough. Actually, if I do Turbo, Flying Sleeves, and then Windmill Strike, that's enough. Alright, beautiful. So I perfected everything, and I was able to get Overkill in combo. I'm very happy with combo. I don't think that was easy to get. 1433, that should be a pretty decent score. Of the 7 elites, I perfected all of them. Beyond perfect Overkill in combo. Very happy with that. Pauper and Encyclopedian. So yeah, I basically traded Mystery Machine for Encyclopedian. I still think it's worth it. I cannot imagine what these 2 question marks would give me that would make it more worth it. There's no way to get curses. There's no way to get 2 Alex Shiny. Maybe if actually one of the 2 question marks were a shop, then I might have traded Encyclopedian for nothing. But yeah, I don't think that's the case. So I'm very happy with that. And yeah, let's see what that puts me in the rankings. I also got Lightspeed and Highlander, of course. No way to get curses at all, right? All right, awesome. I'm 4th right now. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I believe. I mean, 20 points more than me. I don't know. Is that feasible? Maybe it's possible. I am exactly 50 points above Jimmy, so I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy... So I know Jimmy usually plays with 2 people, so it's harder to get the time modifiers, so maybe Jimmy lost the time modifiers. I also know getting combo would have been very difficult. I am 4 points above the dark. That would be explained with me skipping 2 question mark rooms, getting 2 regular fights, right? That would explain two extra regular fights, so 4 extra points. But yeah, I think this is a very doable run today. I did get a little lucky getting combo. But yeah, it was a fun run. Not often that you use a grand finale in a blue and purple deck. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a Watcher run with the Heirloom modifier. They gave everybody Incense Burner, as well as Control Chaos and Lethality, and I had a lot of fun. I went for a very aggressive deck, and I did really well. Some people were able to do slightly better, including Peltz, who ended up with an amazing 1435. That's a great score. So Peltz was able to affect all the elites and all the bosses, decided to go for Highlander at first, but then realized he was getting a lot of duplicates, pivoted to Collector bonuses, and actually impressively was able to get 3. That's tied for the record. I'm very jealous. I tried to go for Collectors from the get-go, and I only was able to get 1. Peltz also was able to get the Alex Shiny modifier, which I missed by 1, which is unfortunate for me, but yeah, I think that explains the point difference. Peltz did miss the Overkill modifier, although he was very close to it, and also missed the combo modifier, which I think was very difficult yesterday. But yeah, well-deserved top 20 finish. Congratulations. Then next you have Kirkus here with 1385. Kirkus perfected all the elites and all the bosses as well. Was actually, I think, the only person who was able to pull off Highlander, which, so compared to Peltz, who got 3 collector bonuses together with Encyclopedian, that's 100 points, whereas Kirkus was able to get Highlander and did not get Encyclopedian, only got Librarian. Actually mentioned that he only got Librarian just barely, so that's also 100 points. So in that respect, he was basically able to tie everybody else, because nobody was able to get more than 3 collector bonuses yesterday. Yeah, and then Kirkus also was able to get Overkill thanks to a Crush Joints, which he picked up early on. So Kirkus mentioned that Crush Joints is very useful. I did have vulnerability with the Indignation, right? So I also had vulnerability. I still wasn't able to get Overkill, which is unfortunate. And then, yeah, Kirkus missed the combo modifier. Also, just like me, missed the Alex Shiny modifier. It was very close, but unfortunately wasn't able to get it. And also missed the Mystery Machine modifier. He went for a shop instead, and as a result, had 1 fewer question mark room. Kirkus mentioned he did have a lot of fun. He was able to, for example, kill the Act 3 boss before he killed the minions, which usually shows the graphic of the minions running away, which is kind of funny because in the game the minions, or well, I guess it's not the minions, the cultists are not considered minions, so feed and other lethal cards still work on them. But yeah, no, great score from Kirkus. Congratulations. I guess skipping that 1 extra question mark room probably changes RNG. He was able to get 2 more points than me, so yeah, congratulations. Alright, so next you have me here, tied with Gemino for 1383. So I perfected all the elites and all the bosses as well. I did go for a very aggressive deck. I'm kind of happy with that decision. Lethality did make it a little easier. I did go for Collector Monsters right from the get-go and only end up with 1 that protects. And I wasn't really close to getting many more Collector Monsters, so I'm very impressed at people who got 3. I was able to get Overkill. Oh yeah, I mentioned I didn't get Overkill. No, I did get Overkill yesterday. I also was able to get Pauper, the time modifier, and then the Sibian, as well as Mr. Machine. And yeah, unfortunately I missed the Alex Shine modifier by 1. I skipped the Tiny Chest, hoping to get curses. No chance of getting curses whatsoever. I think I only saw a total of 3 at most. And yeah, unfortunately, because of that, I missed the Alex Shiny modifier. With the Alex Shiny modifier, 1433 would have had me almost tied with Pelt. So yeah, that's a bummer I missed it, but it's always worth the gamble to try to get curses. Gemino had the same score with me, also perfect everything, had 1 extra collect bonus than me, so he had 1 on the protect and then the consecrate. But then instead, did not get the Inscription modifier, unfortunately did not get the card matching event, which is RNG dependent. As a result, missed Inscription by 1. Also, just like me, missed the Alex Shiny by one relic, and then the other modifiers were the same, so Overkill, Pauper, Time, and the Mr. Machine. Then next you have Cyberfox here with 1358. Alex got 1326. Alex perfected 7 of the 7 elites. Alex skipped an elite on Act 1. And because of that had different RNG. Was able to get all the bosses. Also got 2 collector bonuses. Did not get curses, but it would have been possible with Alex's RNG. He had 4 curses. Didn't realize he wouldn't be able, or he thought he wouldn't be able to get any others. So he removed 1, but then got Doll's Mirror in a shop right afterwards. So he would have theoretically been able to get curses. And that's interesting, right? I don't think anybody else would have been able to get curses if they didn't get the RNG that Alex had, which he was only able to get by skipping an Act 1 elite. So theoretically, 1426, that would have been, yeah, that would have been a great score. Would have been in top 20 as well. So yeah, unfortunate that Alex missed that. Alex was able to get the Overkill modifier as well as Inscription. Mr. Machine had 1 extra question mark as most others, so 16, not 15. And I assume Alex also got the normality event because he mentioned he got 2 normalities and also had about 400 gold more than I did. So that would be explained by the normality event. I did get that event, but a little too late, so I wasn't offered the normalities, but I was offered the doubt instead. So yeah, great score from Alex. Then next you have Dark here with 1312. Goldberry got 1310. Goldberry perfected 5 of the 8 elites and all the bosses, and with 3 collector bonuses, which is tied for the record with Pelts. Was very close to being able to get the curse modifier, ended up only getting 4 though, and I suspect that means that Goldberry had some different RNG, because yeah, I didn't see that many, and then yeah, that would also explain why Goldberry had slightly more trouble perfecting elites, although yesterday I did get a little lucky with the Frozen Eye and the Incense Burner. A few of those perfected elites were me accidentally triggering the Incense Burner miraculously on the right turn, so yeah, still great score from Goldberry, congratulations. Then next you have Mike and Roland tied for 1283, and that's it for top 100. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.